Welcome back everybody to the camping with Tony and Bernie from AB Camping. We're in the new truck, the 2007 Toyota Land Cruiser Troopy. We're off to the lake. We've got snow, storms, everything coming in. Just got over a really rough track. Just got to get there. Got to show you the new truck, all the features. We've got to set up camp. Holy moly, it's storming. Right, let's let Bernie out. Come on then, Bernie. Good boy. We're in New Zealand. It's coming into winter. We're by the lake. Horrible storm coming in. Bernie is almost 2 years old now. That's it, you pee away, Bernie. Got my new truck. This beast, fully modified, heavily upgraded, an incredible machine. But first of all, we've got to work out where the wind is coming from. It's coming from directly in front. So we've got to pop the roof tent up and then we've got room inside. I'll show you what it looks like in there now. Here it is. Not complete yet, just temporary setup. The roof tent's up there. So let's get that set up. We've got to put the wood and stuff down here, out of the way. But first, actually, we've got to get Bernie his treat. So let's do that. Is it pretty? Good boy. All right, roof tent up. Oh. Okay, let's get the lights on. Right, I need to set up the cross bracing to make it even stronger. This doesn't come with the tent. This is my own creation after using something similar in Alaska and realizing they're just not strong enough. Okay, cross brace. That should keep it all ready. In shape. It'll stop the roof coming down in the wind. I can still use this. But what we really need to do is get the heating on, get settled, because it's freezing. Right, let's crank the heating up. We'll just put it on low. We're 100% full. Heating's on, diesel heater. Great success. Right, we've got to give Bernie a bit of a walk, and then we'll talk about what this camp's going to be about. All right, Bernie, little walk. Snow up on the mountains there, and we got snow incoming. This is going to be a brutal camp. The road in was awful, but it should be fun, especially in my new truck. That's the useless shelter, Alpine Lake. I expect to see this all covered in snow tomorrow. We're at 1,100 meters. Oh, it's freezing. I need to get warmer gear on. I think we need a zesty drink and we need to go and warm up in the truck. Brutal. Come on, Bernie. Come on. Okay, now Bernie has never been in the back here and he can't jump up. Come on, Bernie, up, up. So I'm gonna have to pick him up. It's so high up. Good boy. Right, I need to towel him off and then we'll get settled, get a cold drink, and I'll explain what's going on. Ah, and we're down and we're sorted. What do you think of my space? Bernie has not been in here before. He doesn't know what to do. He's a bit discombobulated. I'm going to give you a rundown of everything I've got in here, everything I've done to this truck, how old it is, how much it cost, and what I love about it, what I'm not so sure about, and what other modifications we've got to do yet. We need to get some cold drinks, some zesties in and going. And then tonight for dinner, I think we're going to have burgers. Hello, Bernie. There's actually a fair amount of space in here for both myself and Bernie. I can even keep this box, my big box of stuff outside, but I want to put my feet on it. Like so. And yes, I do have very big feet. And then Bernie can sit here, or he can sit on the front seat, where the passenger seat where he's been this whole time. I've got windows all the way around, so very different to Alaska, where I didn't have any windows. Ugh. I love it. It's awesome. I'm so happy to be in here. Got the heating on low. Got tons of battery power. No climbing up, Bernie, you're wet. Anyway, got everything I need. What I'll do, oh, we're dripping in here. Don't want to, oops, sorry, Bernie. We don't want to drip. What I need to do is, oh, I was getting my zesty, wasn't I, Bernie? I've put some in the fridge. Okay, lie down, Bernie. Lie down. There's a good boy. Go on your bed. Good boy. This thing is fully insulated. Thick wool insulation everywhere. The floor has got an air gap, but the floor is warm as well. Cheers, everybody. But before I show you around everything, I just need to relax. It's been a very long drive. Someone else has just pulled up, so maybe we'll go and see who that is. And yeah, I'm just going to chill for a bit. Maybe have a little snack, but yeah, just relax. Right, I've loitered here long enough. Let's go and see who this is parked over here. Come on, Bernie. Jump. Come on, you can do it. You got in there. Come on. Your bottom's stuck. Come on, Bernie. Oops. There you go, good boy. Come on then. I've moved my box to here. Makes much more sense. Right. Oh. What a truck. Oh man, it's foul out here. I've got my windows open a bit just to get some air in. Might have them open too much. It's pretty grim. It's only going to get worse. So you can hear the diesel heater cranking away here. That's a 5 kilowatt diesel heater, or 4 kilowatt, very strong. Go on then, Bernie, let's go and see who that is. What a beautiful spot. What a great truck. I am a little bit worried about the weather. The serious wind. I think this rooftop tent can take gusts up to maybe 70 kilometers an hour, or maybe 80. Not sure. Wow, someone's parked here over by the shelter in a sort of like a toy van in a mush pit. Parked in pig pen. Oh, look who it is!
Hey.
Abel.
Here it is, the new setup.
From Abel and Victoria YouTube channel.
Who else would be out here?
What are you doing here?
Hey,
Look,
there's snow.
Bernie. There's snow everywhere.
On the brink.
Yeah. Right, bring you back later. Right, I've left Abel to it, making a cup of tea. Okay, it's just started snowing, sleeting, so we need to get back in. It's foul, it's freezing cold. I haven't brought any layers out here with me. It's all in the truck. So we need to get in quickly. And in case you're wondering, Bernie is a purebred Border Collie. He's got a full winter coat on. He does not feel the cold. And just to give me a bit more room, he's staying on his bed in the front seat. Let's see if he can jump up there. He has been. Hey, Bernie, come on. Let's go in. Let's see if he jumps up. Come on then. Up, up. I think it's a bit high for him. Right, I'll have to pick him up. Oh, standing at the back, out of the wind, it's much nicer. But yeah, here comes the snow. Little bits of it now. We need to get thermometer set up so we can see what the temperature is. And I might try and tape it on to the back of the truck or use a cable tie. Oh, so much room in here. See, Abel can't stand up in his, but I can stand up, move around. Tons of space in here. Okay, we'll cable tie the thermometer to the ladder outside and then we can get temperatures. Right, well, I've cable tied it, but it's so filthy, I can't see it, look. So I need to clean my windows. I've got my scraper. Okay, so I've put it up there, but I can't see it because it's a bit dirty, so I just need to give it a wipe. And there we go. Right, I think it's time for a pot noodle. What time is it? 3:45. So my little boxes of things here. And again, I will show you around all of my goodies. Later in the video, I'll show you absolutely everything I've set up. But I'm starving. And I think pot noodle will do the trick. So this is Shin Ramion. Right, we've got to get our MSR switch and get cranking some water. And in true Tony fashion, I've put everything in here, which means I have to open the door to get to it. Because I just didn't think. Right, so I've got my MSR switch. Let's get everything I need. Gas, water, cup so I can have a coffee, spork. That's all good. But while we're here, let's check. The temperature is 41 Fahrenheit, 8 Celsius. Okay. Oh, this is the advantage. Oops. This is the advantage of this thing, is I can stand up and I can move all the way forward over here. I've got tons of room. I can barely just hit here. That's it, loads of room. Right, let's get cranking. So I need to just vent a bit. That's the other advantage, is you just open a couple of windows on the roof tent. So, last time you saw me in a truck set up like this, I was in Alaska. And that's what gave me the idea to get a new truck here. Well, when I say new, a different truck to the one I've already got. And so that's how I've ended up in my Toyota Troopy. So let me give you some details about this vehicle. It's a 2007 Toyota Land Cruiser 78 hardtop. It's a New Zealand version designed for mining companies that need to take staff long distance to get to site. It's four-wheel drive, very, very rugged, bulletproof engine. Very tough. Let's get cranking. MSR switch. So actually, this is the MSR switch cup, but this is a Soto wind something burner. So while I was sitting in the back of the Toyota Tundra in Alaska, all I kept thinking was I wish I could see out. I like being able to stand up. I like the pop-up tent. It's one of the most comfortable, longest sleeps I've ever had was in that thing. But I wish I could see out. Wish it wasn't so grim inside. So I did a lot of research while I was in Alaska, and I settled on the Troopy. And more than any other vehicle, the Troopy ticked all the boxes. The only thing is, it needed some modifications. I wanted to be able to stand up. I did not want a van. So I didn't want a van like Abel's van. I wanted to be able to stand up and look outside. Also, I can open these windows, I can look outside. I've got windows all the way around, like I can see what's going on outside now, even standing up. No problem at all. I can look out the windscreen everywhere. So I'm completely surrounded by glass, which is what I wanted. Hey Siri, set timer, 3 minutes. And this is what I wanted. To be able to sit here in my chair, look out at the amazing view, look at the lake out the back. So one thing is, it looks a bit foggy in here. That's because the tint, the window tint is falling apart. So I bought this thing unseen. I bought it online while I was still in Alaska from the North Island of New Zealand. They delivered it to the garage project in Christchurch, and they're the ones that did all this build, put all of this stuff in, the heating, the battery systems, the red arc electronic system, all of the timber that you see, everything. They stripped this thing out, got rid of the seats. There were 2 rows of seats here. This is an 11-seater truck, registered as a bus in New Zealand. So they did all the work, and then I saw it for the first time last week. That's right. Picked it up, took it home. Wow, that was a big gust. We really rocked side to side there. Wow. And then I installed all of this racking system. So this is called Tough Built Stack Tech. It's bolted to the frame. It's got all sorts of things. I've got a drawer system here. These pop up here like this. So I've got all my winter gear in here, tarp, stuff like that, spare sleeping bag. Not that I need a spare sleeping bag, but you just never know. I've got all my food in this one. This is all my clothes in this massive drawer here, huge drawer with all my clothes in. Bernie's stuff is all up the front. I've got all these pockets up here and here. My noodles are ready. Got a mole panel here that I can attach everything to. The bed sits up nicely. My bedding, my actual bedding and pillow is already up here. My pillow is here and my bedding is up here. That's an insulated top. And then I've got my fridge in the corner down here, which you saw I put some drinks in. Got my kitchen stuff in the back. And then the rest of it is just space. I wanted to keep a massive amount of space. I want to put my feet up on the box. I didn't want a full build out Not yet. I wanted to use it for a while and see. I also want this to be a utility vehicle to be able to do rubbish runs, things like that. If I ever buy something big, to be able to fit it in. It's still got to function as a vehicle. I can remove these things so quickly, so easily. I just take the straps off and they come off. So I can have this back to normal easily. So we'll see what sort of build I do eventually. I might never do a build. I might keep it Spartan like this. I might just improve the stack system. But we'll see. Right now, it's noodle time. Man, I'm hungry. Oh yeah. Shin Ramion noodles. Very spicy. Bon appetit, everybody. Thanks for coming. And you see, we're not misting up because I've got these little vents open and I'm plenty warm enough, even though it's pretty cold outside. Anyway, tonight it's going to get to freezing, so it's going to be a really good test of this whole system. And the windstorm, that's going to be another test of this system. Need a hot chocolate. Oh, the noodles were good. Oh, I just love being able to stand up. I really do. It's such a game changer. So, the other reason I got this vehicle is because the Ranger, the Ford Ranger that I have, the Beast, you can't sleep in it. It's just a utility vehicle to get you from point A to B with a tent or some other form of shelter, towing a caravan, something like that. But as a camping truck, for what I do, where I need a backup just in case all hell breaks loose, it's completely useless. I could not sleep in the back of that thing. It's okay if you're the same height as Luke from the Outdoor Gear Review, you know, a hobbit, fine. But when you're 6 foot, it's not going to happen. So that's why, again, I'm getting rid of the Ranger, switching to this. And this is more capable than the Ranger. The 4x4 system, the suspension I've got on this thing, the brakes, and the engine is insane. 4.5 litre V8, beautiful motor. So much power, effortless. Manual, it's stick shift. Can you see Bernie down there? You right, Bernie? Oh, he's fast asleep. He is on his bed on the front seat. He can see out. He's toasty. It gives me all this room back here. We'll see what he does tonight. I'm going to sleep up here, but we'll see what he does. I think he'll stay there. I'm going to leave the heating on all night for him as well. So yeah, the Ranger, no. It did me proud. Great vehicle for what I needed it for. Did the job. But time to move on. I had to have a change, and I had to have something I could sleep in and that I wasn't going to get bad back from sleeping in the back or whatever, and I could use it as an actual camper van, and that's what this is. So even if I go tent camping, which I still will, nothing's changing there. It just means if the conditions are horrible, like they are here now, and I can't set the tent up, or my tent gets blown away like it has done in the past, then I can move in. Pretty awesome, right? Oh, awesome. The camera will pick me up in a second. It's struggling with the light. There you go. So yeah, this is what I wanted. An all-purpose 4x4 that I could be comfortable in, put my feet up, film in, bring you camping. Look out, I've got a 360 degree view. I really don't want to lose this ability to look out all around. I don't think any other van offers this. Okay, maybe Abel's van does. But he can't stand up. So that would drive me crazy. And my bed is bigger, and there's a proper bed, proper mattress up here, it's huge. And here's the other thing that I have to get to. If it's so stormy, so bad that I can't have the pop-up tent open, I can still sit here with this down. In fact, shall I demonstrate that now? What it looks like? Yeah, let's do that. Let me show you what this looks like with this down. So, I grab this, pull the handle, and you will see that's it. It's down completely, and I'm still fine. I've got lighting everywhere. And a cool function is these lights have red light capability. Check that out. So the reason you have red light is A, not to mess up your night vision, and also not to attract flies. So pretty cool, huh? And I just change it back. And there you go. And I've got 3 of those. 2 down here, 1 upstairs. I can control all the lighting from my panel here. Like so. Easy peasy. I've got switches everywhere, USB sockets everywhere. But the key thing is, this is fully insulated as well. So I've got a pad in here, sleeping pad, and a sleeping bag. So I can sleep on the floor. I don't have to sleep in the pop-up tent. If it's really bad. So maybe in another video, I'm going to deliberately sleep down here just to see what it's like living in here without that ability. Lovely hot chocolate. Right, well, I'm waiting for some snow. So, we'll wait and see what happens. Otherwise, it's just going to be a dinner. And I think tonight, to christen... Oh, and I've got to give the name. I've got to tell you all what the name of the truck is. I think what I'll do is, I'll tell you what the name is at breakfast. Time for Bernie's dinner. Your dinner, Bernie. Such a good boy. So Bernie is on a strict diet now because he has allergies. So he's on a specific gastro-friendly food. The treat that he had earlier, that dental stick, is approved. No fat. Vegetable one. We had a bit of water to his dinner. We'll see if he can jump over successfully this time to come and get it. Dinner time, Bernie. Drink your dinner. Come on then. Let's see if he can jump over. Come on, Bernie. Come on, have your dinner. Come on. Come on, have your dinner. He's just got to work it out. Come on. Go on. Come on, Bernie. You can jump over. Don't get your bottom stuck again. Come on. Go on. Yes. Good boy. Go on then. Have your dinner. Right, I'm suited and booted. Bernie's had his dinner. Now I've got to take him for a bit of a walk. Should we go out in the snow, Bernie? It's kind of snowing, sleeting, raining. Come on then. Go on then. Yep. Oh. Got my keys. Let's just see what the temperature is. It is now 1 degree Celsius, 34 Fahrenheit. Okay. Could be in for it. Let's go for a wander up here. Come on, Bernie. Oh, it's so grim. The things you have to do when you've got a Border Collie. The cool thing about having a black coat is you can see all the snow landing on him. Bernie loves the snow. Doesn't faze him at all. Now, believe it or not, this is actually a crossing for 4x4s. It looks very deep. That looks like it's a few feet, like maybe 2 feet. I'm sure my truck could do it, but there's no one here to tow me out if I get stuck. Because I did want to go over to the trees over there one day. But I don't think we'll be doing it this time. The snow is coming down the hill, down the mountain now. It's almost settling right where we are, which will be awesome. Love a bit of snow. Let me show you where we camped the last time we camped here in a tent. It was just up here. But now it looks like it's flooded. So you've got to find the high ground. All right, Bernie. Oh, I'm sorry about the camera. You're getting caked. I think it's going to start settling soon. But Bernie has to have his walk, even in these conditions. He loves it. Look at him go. Go on, Bernie. Oh man, so I camped up here last time. I'm pretty sure this was the spot. Oh, my fingers. Can't have my fingers out too long, I've got to keep swapping hands. The wind chill is unbelievable. Ah. All right, Bernie, I think I'm calling it. Come on. Come on. I can't. It's too grim. Too grim. Good boy, Bernie. Oh. So these are long drop toilets. Not very nice, but better than nothing. When you have to do a number 2. Yeah, and there's a long drop in there, but it's got toilet paper. It's dry and it's clean. I can feel the ground starting to freeze. It's getting crispy. Oh, and look, it's settling. Here we go. The snow is starting to settle. I don't think we're going to get much snow. But hopefully by the morning it will look pretty. Look at my truck. I don't even know if you can see it on the camera from here. What a spot. What a place to camp for the night. Looking out across this lake, can you imagine how beautiful it's going to look in the morning? While we're out here, let me show you some of the modifications that I've done to the truck on the outside. So as I said, it's a 2007 4.5 litre V8 Toyota Land Cruiser 78. So here are the mods. We'll start at the front and work our way to the back. We got a rock armor bull bar We got laser elite 9-inch Sentinel headlamp driving lights. We've got a Rumva 13,000 pound winch. Recovery points. We got the Max Trax holder on the top, the Starlink holder, the solar panel right up there, snorkel. Got 16-inch ROH wheels with 33-inch Falcon Wild Peak 4s. Inside, we got OME suspension with remote reservoir and shocks. On the back, same again, but this time we've got Terrain Tamer leaf springs parabolics. And underneath you can see, same again, OME suspension. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you. Thank you for my kisses, Bernie. OME suspension. Front and rear lockers, diff locks. So, I control the diff locks here. This is front and this is rear for four-wheel drive. When I'm in low or high, if I need to get out of trouble, that's what I do there. The driving lights are controlled here. There's an LED bar button here ready. This is reversing camera. I've got USB ports that I enable with a switch here. And my fog lights controlled here. So I've got a whole array of stuff there. This truck comes with an idle up button. So in the morning, when you start it up when it's cold, it will crank up to 1200 RPM all by itself. And I've got a throttle controller, EVC throttle controller, to give me a bit of extra boost. Bit of control. The Alu-Cab pop-up tent. Oh, and that's the heater I've already told you about, the 4 kilowatt diesel heater. Alu-Cab Hercules pop-up tent. Yeah, and everything else is inside the truck. I don't think there's anything else on the outside. Oh, and I've got a steering damper. The big yellow thing under here is the steering damper. And all new bushes and everything else. The engine is chipped and is producing a lot more power and torque. It's a beast. Hey look, the snow is settling on the windscreen. I think we're going to freeze up overnight. That's cool. Bernie, you're covered in snow, so oh look, Abel's outside filming. He's the snowman. I would take Bernie in now, but he's having too much fun. There he goes to say hello. The ground is definitely starting to freeze up. What a beautiful lake. Stunning view. All right, everybody. Wait till it's dark, get inside. We'll cook up some burgers. Right, I need to, before we do dinner, I need to put the window shades up to trap some heat in. So these are from a company called Living in the Bubble in Australia. And left-hand side, so what you do is, pretty straightforward, they just clip in. So they're magnetic. That's it. Look at that. And they're insulated. And I've got them to go all the way around. And they've labeled them. I tell you, these things, that, you know, when someone produces a quality product, right hand side. It just makes it so much easier when things are labeled properly. I tried another company and they were just awful, cheap Chinese rubbish. There we go. magnets are really strong. Ugh. There we go. Look at that. And then that corner as well. In case my heating sounds a bit loud, it's because I've got it cranking. Oh, let me just see if you can see me. Yeah. It's because it's absolutely cranking on full blast. Just to get it nice and warm in here. Okay, left hand side. Yep. Again, no rubber suckers on the window making a mess. Quality item. And then we need right hand side. And that's it. Oh, and then the back. So there's a big one. Excuse the arse shot. Now, this one, I think I have to open the door to put it in. Let's see what I'm doing wrong. Oh no, got it. Excellent. And then this one. Cool. And I'm all sealed in. Awesome. Now I've just got to do the front and we're done. Dinner time. So, I was going to do burgers, as I said, but the problem with doing burgers would be I'd stink the whole place out. It's storming like a blizzard out there. I've got a light set up outside. Maybe you can see it out there. The snow going on out there. We'll take you out for a look later. I've got the vent open. So we'll do hot dogs because it's just too foul out there. So I've got frankfurters, but we will have it with some Watty's burger sauce. What I need to do is we're going to boil them, so we're not going to make a stinking mess in here. And yes, you can boil hot dogs. Some people say you can't, but you can. And then it will be mess free. So I need just enough water in there. So we'll have, so I've got the Werker's frankfurters. Bernie's watching me intently. I'll show you afterwards what he's up to, but he's just lying nicely on his bed in the front seat. So I think we'll do 3 hot dogs. Yeah, leaves me 3 spare. Is that enough water? Yep, okay. Let's get cranking. We're good to go. Oh, the joy of being able to stand up and cook and not have to sit down all the time. It's absolutely lovely. Abel came by and visited me earlier. Say hi, sat in here, we had a chat, and he broke my Starlink cable. He's so clumsy. So I now have no Starlink. I've got 1 bar of signal if I hold the phone right up here, and I need to stay in touch with my wife. So for this whole trip, the next 4 days, no Starlink. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, and then we've got the buns. And then I've got to remember what I've done with my plate. big box is very handy indeed. Okay, plate. Knife. I think I might have to cut the buns. It's a brilliant guest seat as well. That's where Abel sat on there. Okay, so 3 buns. And they're not split. I know you're meant to do it from the top, but I forget every time. I'll do one from the top. Because someone's going to say something. And that's it. Now we just got to wait. We'll cook these, we'll boil these for a few minutes, get them nice and hot. We'll get the sauce on, the burger sauce. I think it's like mayonnaise or something. And then we will feast. Okay, fork. Where's my sport? Oh, there it is. Wow, we're getting hit by some big gusts. Don't know if you can see the tent moving, but it's knocking us around a fair bit. Wow. Holy moly. It is blizzarding out there. We're going to have to go and have a look straight after dinner and let Bernie have his little walk. And we'll do a cigar, maybe. It'll be a quick cigar. 3 hot dogs. Okay. So this burger sauce, it's kind of like salad dressing. Yum. 3 delicious hot dogs in a blizzard in my Troopy. Yum. Oh, those hot dogs were delicious, but I need a dessert. My lovely wife, Anne, thank you, darling. She's made me a few things, some Eccles cakes and lemon drizzle. Now, I love lemon drizzle cake. Got some real squeezed lemon juice, which to top it up with. Oh yeah, you can't have too much lemon juice on here. You want to saturate it. Who else is a big lemon drizzle cake fan? Be interested to know. Okay, by the way, I fixed my Starlink cable. I stripped it back to the bare wires, connected it to the fridge. Now it's all running again. So the key is not to let Abel back in here again. Right, I think we need a big slice. Oh, it's sticky. Yum! It's my favourite. Eccles cakes and lemon drizzle. It's my favourite. Alright, we'll put a bit more lemon juice on. Make it extra moist. Check it out. Lemon drizzle cake for the win. Lovely. I've tilted my seat forward so it's easier for Bernie to come back and forth. Right, look at this thing. Beautiful. Bon appetit, everybody. Oh, thank you, darling. Delicious as usual. So good. Right, we're going to go out, take Bernie for a bit of a walk. We'll have a cigar. Right, time to take Bernie for a walk and we'll have a cigar. Let's put Bernie's lights on. Lots of colours. Where's red, Bernie? There it is. Okay. Alright, you're gonna go do pee-pees and a bit of a walk. Go on then. Good boy. Oh, what's going on out here? There's a little bit of snow on the ground. Not a lot. Temperature is -1, which is 30 Celsius, 30 Fahrenheit. So, we've got a Monte Cristo number 4. Yum. Right, come on, Bernie. Either way. Where are we going? Come on. Oh, gross. Absolutely gross. Oh, wow, look at the truck. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's getting snowed in. It's a slow process. But look, you can't see any lights on inside because I've got my all my covers up. The only bit you can see is the rear window there. That's it. Everything else completely blocked. Come on, Bernie. So, cigar time. Oh, can't see where I'm going, what I'm doing. Hang on. Flustered. Not much to really talk about. I think Max Verstappen is going to leave Formula One. I think Ipswich Town are going to get promoted. Cut me some slack on this. I don't know when you're watching this. Good boy, Bernie. I think Iran, God knows what's going to happen there. I don't know what's going to happen with oil prices. I just don't predict anything. I don't know who's going to win the election in New Zealand. It's all a mess. All a mess. And this is grim. Come on, Bernie. I think we're going to have to stand behind the truck. Come on, Ben. Good boy. So yeah. It's just the world at the moment, when the filming of this, it's just a right mess out there. I'm just happy to be out here having fun. I am loving the vehicle. Let's just focus on camping and the truck camping, the Troopy. This thing is amazing. I love it so much. Bernie loves it. He gets to sleep on the front seat because the front seat is a double front seat. It's not a single, so it's bigger. But I just love everything about it. The space. It's a huge space inside. Oh, I've got almost trodden a massive puddle. Huge space, so capable, can go anywhere almost. Looks fantastic. What's not to love? It's so toasty warm inside, it's ridiculous. I've got the heating on 1, level 1 out of 7. And you can barely hear it. It's been stable with my cross bracing. Much more stable than the one I used in Alaska. It just works. And there's just so much room to stand up. The double doors at the back. Double entry. Come on, Benny. It's got everything I need. Ladder to get on the roof if I had to. Solar panel. My Max Tracks. My Starlink. Look at this clearance. It is huge. And I've got big hands. There's so much room underneath. You could sleep under there, no problem. Be totally protected from the elements. Except the wind. But you could sleep under there and be dry. You could build some sort of little stealth camp under here. That would be amazing, wouldn't it, Bern? All right, everybody. I don't know how much snow we're going to have in the morning. One thing I will have to keep an eye on is my snorkel here. Make sure that's clear so the engine can breathe in the morning. I could turn that round so it doesn't get caked. Maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I'll get a screwdriver out and just turn it round, because that would be better, so it doesn't get all iced up and I have to defrost it. All right, I'll see you in bed, because I'm going to have my cigar. Monte Cristo number 4 for the win. It's lovely. What a great evening. I've just loved being in here, and I can't wait to see what this all looks like in the morning. Bernie's had a great time. He loves the snow. We're by the lake. Oh, just superb. All right, everyone, bring it back for bedtime. Time for bed. Bedtime, Bernie. Night, night. Night, night, Bernie. Night, night, my lovely. You stay down here. He'll be warm. He's on his sheepskin. Got the heating on. He's got his own little space. Little safe space. He'll be fine there. Heating is on 1. Leave that on 1 all night. Right, so what I've got to do is lower the rooftop tent. So we'll turn that light off. Turn this light off. There we go. Then we just got our one on up there. So I lower this. And there's my bed. Got my towel. So this is the Darchie Cold Mountain Canvas. I think it's good down to -5 Celsius. It says. I do have a quilt with me, just in case. But I think this would be absolutely fine. Wow, it's really howling. Right, so let me just move the camera over here a bit, and then we'll clamber in. It's going to get cold up here because I'm going to be closing the compartment. What I'm going to do when it goes back is we're going to cut this compartment so in a third down here, straight down, so I can leave just this bit open and close this bit so I can fully sleep lengthwise and have heat coming up here. But as it stands, because it's not going to be overly cold, I've got a great sleeping bag. I'm just about too tall. I'll probably lose my pillow off the edge if I try and sleep on here. So I am going to close it. Excuse the arse shot. A little bit of air, a little bit comes up, not a lot. Now, one of the cool features is obviously this red light. So, there. Excellent. So it doesn't mess up your night vision, you don't get the bugs in. But we will put it on white. Okay. And then you bring this. Yeah, it's going to get cold up here. No two ways about it. But it is what it is. If I get cold, I'll bring my other sleeping bag up. But this thing is pretty toasty. Got my big pillow. This tucks in. Wow. Gosh, we're taking a battering from this side. We're right pounding, she said. And there we go. There we have it. I'm in for the night. Check it out. Woo, it's chilly in bed. Because this hasn't had access to the heating at all. Oh, but it's such a comfy sleeping bag. It really is. Bernie saw me come up here, so he knows where I am. He's all good. So what you do is you just hunker in here. Zip this thing right up. It's extra wide. It's 1100 meters wide. I think 1100 meters. 1100 millimeters wide. I might need a beanie. We'll see. Okay. And then you cinch it. Like that. And it pulls it tight over you. Like so. I can fully stretch out. Oh, it's lovely in here. Oh man. But yeah, I wonder if I need a beanie. We'll see. I've got it just below, so I can always grab it in the middle of the night. This does have a hood. If I go further down into the bag, I can pull this hood up over me as well. I should be okay. All right, everybody. Unless something major happens in the middle of the night, which I really hope it doesn't. Oh, let me show you my cross bracing. I don't know if I showed you this earlier properly. But basically, I've got these two green elephant poles wedged right into the corners to create this cross brace. So it just gives this so much more strength, lateral strength and top strength. So it doesn't blow down, or if the heavy snow lands on it, it won't collapse. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if Alu-Cab have ever offered that as a solution. I don't think they have, but I think they're missing something there. I think it would be a good solution to have. Oh, this is such a toasty sleeping bag. I hope I'm going to be warm enough. I don't think it will get down to -5 in here. Bernie's going to be toasty warm down there. All right, everybody. Oh, and yeah, I've got my gear loft up here, look. My ouch pouch, I've got my ear muffs, where are they? Earplugs right here. I'm gonna need these, because this is gonna be a noisy night. Got my water, my phone. I think this thing is if you've got a tablet, like an iPad, and you can watch a movie and have it up in here. I don't know. I reckon that's what it's for. All right, everyone. See you in the morning. Good night, everybody. Oh. Morning, everybody. 7 AM. Earplugs for the win. Couldn't hear a thing, but I could feel it flapping a little bit. I think there was some massive gusts of wind last night. It's dry in here. No condensation, although I can see just on the metal buttons some condensation along here. So I need to isolate these and put some pads on them. Like here, these Velcro pads are wet just because the metal. So I need to seal those. Oh, it was comfy. That's geese. I think we should have a look outside. So the lake is this way. So let's have a look out. See what we can see. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's lovely. A winter wonderland. It's a little bit of snow. Those geese are so loud. So I can open this. Let's see what's going on out here now. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, it's cold. Whew. As we expected. But look at this. What a contrast to yesterday. Yeah. I think the truck's going to be frozen. I put a plastic bag on top of the snorkel there. Stop the ice getting in. Oh, it's horrible. I can't stick my head out there. Okay, that was a silly idea. Let's close up. Okay, we've got to go and see Bernie. Because Bernie will be desperate to say hello. And he'll be down here. Let's have a look and see if he's jumped forward at all. Let's put the light on. Morning, Bernie. Morning, Bernie. Oh, it's warm down here. It's lovely. Morning. Morning, my lovely. Morning, Bernie. Yeah, you can stand on the box. Morning. 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 Were you fast asleep? Oh, sleepyhead. Morning. I bet he could climb up. If he jumped on the fridge, he could climb up here. But then getting down will be a bit tricky, I think. Morning, my lovely. Did you have a lovely sleep? It's so warm down here. Oh, you lucky thing. Bernie had a lovely warm night. It's toasty. I've been up here freezing. So that's why I've got my beanie on. Because, man, it was cold up here. And I've got my extra quilt as well. So I was absolutely boiling in here now. But it is cold up here. But it's nice to get this instant heat come up. Oh, down dog. Downward dog. Hello, my lovely. What a great sleep you must have had. I bet he's never been so warm. Thank you for my kiss. Morning. He's so lovely. Morning. I know, you want to go out. Right, let's get up. We'll let him out, do his ablutions. We'll get coffee on. Morning. You're so nice. You were so warm. You had such a good night's sleep. Much better than I probably did. Okay. Right, suited and booted. Bernie is desperate to go out, so let's go out. Oh. We're a bit frozen on the back here. Go on then, Bernie. Wow, it's a winter wonderland, and Bernie's going to go nuts in the snow now. Bernie's got the zoomies. You got the snowball zoomies. Come on then. Oh, he loves it. Loves the snow. Okay. Wow. Come on, Bernie. Come on. Gosh, look at this. Road's frozen. road's frozen, Bernie. That's right, where is it? It's under there somewhere. Truck's frozen. We've got icicles everywhere. Wow, look at this. It's caked. We've got a bit of a snowdrift up here as well. Awesome. Oh, Bernie's making yellow snow. That's very yellow snow. So these puddles are getting frozen, I think. Not yet. Oh, it's beautiful. Wow, what a hostile place to get stuck. And check out my Starlink. Nicely frozen. Awesome. Right, I need to get all these covers off and then get a coffee on. Right, I've taken the windscreen cover off. Let's take the rest of the windows off. Let's get some light in here. I let Bernie play out there a little bit longer. He was desperate. Now when we take these off, I've got to crank the heating up a bit because we'll start to lose a lot of heat. These do such a great job of insulating. Right, we need to get a coffee on and we need to give Bernie his breakfast. So we'll do Bernie's breakfast first, just because he'll be hungry. Bernie, do you want some breakfast? Want your breakfast? Oh, I'm desperate for a coffee. Come on then, Brandy. Come on then. Come on, have your breakfast. Good boy. There you go. Oh, it's cold out there. I've cranked the heating up in here just a bit. But I took Bernie for a bit of a longer walk to, you know, stretch his legs, pee everywhere. He's had his breakfast now. He's happy in the front seat. We need coffee. So, last night, it was windy, all night, but I had my earplugs in, made a massive difference, could barely hear it. Definitely, earplugs for the win. Okay, so I've got a vent open, we need coffees. I think this morning we're going to have a cappuccino. But I slept pretty well. I had to get up because I realized it was going to be too cold up there. So I got up, got my quilt. Got my beanie, put it on. If this was up a bit higher, I'd have even more room. I've got tons of room, it's just because I'm filming, that's all. And there's only so many places I can put the camera. I could just put it here. Let me put it here, then I've got loads of room. Alright, that's better. Okay, and now I'm not banging my head over here. So there is loads of room. I'd say I've got a meter. I can reach fully out and walk all the way over here, look. All the way here. So I've got easily a meter. Obviously it's pretty wide. It's not as wide as the Tundra, but it's good enough. I mean, there's so much space in here, there really is. The fact that Abel was in here and we were having a chat yesterday evening, and he was sitting here and we had so much room. Can't do that in his. It's not set up for 2 people to sit in at all. I think I've nailed it. I think I've created an awesome setup. I might get another one of these boxes installed and put the fridge on top of the box. I think that might be the best way to go. I feel that that's some wasted space there, and I could always do with more storage. So I'll probably get another one of these units with a big drawer and put that under the fridge. This switch is so fast. Hey Bernie, how you doing, puppy? Do you want to come and say hello to everyone? Come on then. You coming up? Hello Bernie. Do you want some water? Oh, and now I get to chill, my feet up, sit with the lovely Bernie and look out my windows. They're a bit misty because again this material is not very good. And I'm frozen on the outside. Plus I've got a semi-wet dog. You're lovely. So what we'll do is have my coffee. And then I've got to think about breakfast and discuss the name of the Troopy, what we're calling it. Some people will already know because it's on social media. But feel free to comment what you think it might be. If you don't know, then you'll find out shortly. What a space. Come on. Can you tell how happy I am? I don't think I've been this happy with a space since Buddy the camper van. But now, as brilliant as Buddy is, now think of a vehicle that can handle anything. Is not fragile at all. Built like a tank. And actually, I get a better night's sleep in this than I did in Buddy. The only thing with Buddy is, it's a solid structure, it's not a tent. So it can handle brutal winds and stuff like that that I get on Mars. But the other problem with Buddy is it's a tip over risk. If it's too windy, it could tip over. And I've been stuck in it once. And I had to be rescued because it sunk in the mud because the wheels are so tiny. This thing won't get stuck. Hopefully. Touch wood. I'm not out of here yet. Alright, well it's still sleety snowing outside. I'm going to enjoy this and then we'll put breakfast on. Right, breakfast. We are going to have pancakes. I think it's only fitting that the new vehicle is christened with pancakes. And the new vehicle, the Toyota Troopy, the name, which you probably know by now if you follow me on social media. The name of the Troopy is Brucey, named after our beloved Bruce, the Border Collie, the original Border Collie on this channel, who passed away 2 years ago. 3 years ago now, sorry. Gosh, it's been so long already. And in the spirit of his adventure and all the fun times we had together, I spoke about it with my wife Anne, and yeah, Bruce. So it's called Brucey. Brucey the Troopy. I don't think you can see Bernie looking at me here. Maybe you can. Okay, so let's get this on. Buttermilk pancakes. So we're going to need stove. Okay. Now I've got to attempt this without burning anything down. I don't like this elastic panel thing here. Alright, wait for that to get hot. Give it a spray. Olive oil spray. We'll be good to go. Now what we will do is we're going to vent a bit more because it's going to get stinky in here. Okay, let's turn this down. This Soto stove, honestly, it cranks out so much heat. It's amazing. Whoa. Alright, here we go. We're going to go for one giant pancake. We'll save the rest of this, put this in the fridge. Alright, let that cook and then come back for the flip, which never works. Right, time for the flip. I think we're ready. Let's have a look. Come on, I can do this. I haven't made pancakes for such a long time. I've got to get this right. Can't butcher it. Be patient. Oh, it's looking good. Okay. Here we go. Yes! I got it. Nailed it. Haha. Oh, this is going to be so good. Right, so we're going to have this with honey and some strawberry jam. That's right, water combo. We're not doing maple syrup. We're having New Zealand Molesworth honey. This stuff is beautiful, from J. Bush and Sons. This is local to Marlborough, where I'm from. Well, where I live. Oh, it's just beautiful honey. Yeah, so different to doing maple syrup. Having a change. Okay, let's just crank this a bit. sure it's fluffy. I think this is going to be a beautiful pancake. I really do. I think it's going to taste epic. Okay, needs it to spring. Okay, I think we're good. All right, let's transfer it. Great success. All right, let's tuck in. Oh, what's not to love about this? Okay, so let's put some strawberry jam on. Wow, this is a high sugar breakfast. Yum. A little bit of honey. Not too much. Just enough. There we go. Oh, beautiful. And we need a knife. Knife and fork. Bon appetit, everybody. Buttermilk pancake with strawberry jam and New Zealand honey. Yum. Oh, oops, I've got honey and jam. Okay, here we go. Please be delicious. Wowza. You know what? I actually prefer this to maple syrup. This is delicious. I think New Zealand makes some of the best honey in the world. And this stuff, this blue borage, Molesworth honey. And we're near the Molesworth right now. Right now, we're right there, nearby. This is absolutely delicious. Right, we'll have one more coffee after this. And then head off. Thanks again for coming, everybody. Let me know what you think of the name, Brucey. It's time to pack up and go. We're going to move on. Next camp I'm going to do is a test of being in here with the rooftop tent down, not opening it at all, which means I have to have bedding, spare bedding down here as well, which I've got. But let's just say the situation is so bad, survival situation, that there's just no way I could open the rooftop tent. Too dangerous to do it. So what we need to do is remove the bracing first that I've set up. Okay. So you might be able to hear the heater. I'm just giving it a really good burn off because I've been running it on low all this time. It's quite late now. I think it's 1 p.m. I've just been chilling, taking Bernie for a couple more walks, but just relaxing. There we go. So that's the poles down. They will sit in the back here, no problem. I need to bring this down. The bedding is all ready to go. So let's do that. Okay, so we're going to bring the roof down. That's all good. We switch the light off up here. Okay, unzip it a little bit to let it vent. And that's it. We're going to close this, and for the last time on this trip. So switch the lights off. And now we're good to close the actual tent, and then we're not going to open it again. That's it. I'm going to stay in here with this down until the end of the next video. So let's go outside, shut it all down, and then we can move on to our next spot. Oh no, I've dropped my peg. There it is. Okay, that's it. We're all done. Oh, it's so grim. I'm sure the camera lens is covered. We need to start the truck up, let it heat up, and I'll scrape the snow off this front as well. Come on then. All right, all ship shape. Let's start the engine up. We'll idle it up, let it warm up for 5 minutes, and then we'll get out of here and move on to our next spot and the next video. Okay, that should take 10 minutes, then we can head off. All right, everyone, that's it. Engine's warm. We're good to go. Bernie's in there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drive around. I'm gonna go and find the right spot to do my next camp, which is only gonna be like a survival mode test. Cooking, sleeping, relaxing, sitting, everything in there. Self-contained with the tent down, simulating like a major hurricane going on outside. I've got a feeling I'm going to be coming back by the lake. There's a lovely spot over there that I love, but I'm going to drive around a bit and see you again then. So thanks again everyone for coming on this trip. I hope you enjoyed Brucey, my new Land Cruiser Troopy, Bernie, who is now sitting behind the driver's side. I don't know if you can see him up there. And we'll see you on the next video. But thanks again to Tony, Bernie, and Brucey of AB Camping. Thanks again, everyone. See you soon. Wow. I wonder how bad it's going to get tonight. I don't know if the microphone's picking up on that noise outside and the fact that we're rocking. Oh, it's horrendous out there.